Hello, everybody. Zaoni here, back again with another Warcraft Rumble PvP-oriented video. Today we're going to be going over a very unique Hogger deck requested by a viewer, ironically. But before we get into this, I wanted to apologize to you guys for not posting videos recently. I've had some technical difficulties with my recording device, so I'm making do with a secondary device here. So that's why I haven't posted in the last little bit. The sound quality is probably going to be pretty atrocious, but unfortunately, this is all I got to work with right now. But, apologies out of the way. Some more stuff is coming. I found a way around this, so I'm working on getting the other device repaired here soon, so it's demolished. But, as you can see, it's a very unique looking horror deck. We had a viewer in one of the comments say, why don't we try and orient a build around Mountaineer's Mend Pet ability? When the Mountaineer heals his bear, it also allows him to heal 3 additional beasts, allowing him for 6, which is quite expensive, to become a quasi-healer for beast units, tanky front lines, allowing you to slow push with a Hogger deck. I would never say it's as good as the Hogger cycle, but I don't want to go over the Hogger cycle right now. Everybody really knows how to build the Hogger cycle, how it works. It's pretty boring, and this is super unique, and I love those unique, cool decks. So we're going to take advantage of that Mend Pet ability, and he's going to be helping heal our frontline. We have lots of heals in this deck. But speaking on our frontline units, we're taking Null Brute. We're bringing him Rabid to make him cost 1 less. It's going to offset our Harpies, making him theoretically just a better version of Ghoul. More damage, more health for 2-drop, which is fantastic value for 2 gold. And then obviously Hogger. We're going to take Hogger with Hamhawk for bonus HP every time we play him, allowing him to have more health for our healing, which is what you want in a healer deck. You want those big beefy frontline units, followed up by your swarm. And we're taking Harpies here. Harpies with Trinket Collector, allowing us to collect gold. It's going to make them cost 1 more, but it is offset by Null Brute costing 1 less, so no big deal there. We've got our secondary heal here in Holy Nova. We're taking Amplify Magic because we want to be killing enemy splash cards with this card. More often than not, we're actually using it to kill enemy cards rather than heal our own troops. Albeit, if you can manage to do both, that's just huge gold value for 3. But this is mostly used to one-shot Drake, one-shot Pyromancer, one-shot Thalnos, stuff like that. That's going to be a problem for this deck. We really need to get rid of enemy splash as fast as we can. This deck also struggles to cleave attacks like Abomination. Abomination can be pretty rough for us. So that's why we also have Harpies as our aerial threat. It really helps take care of those A-bombs, which are super popular in the meta right now. We've got a 3rd healer here in your de facto Frostwolf Shaman. We're taking Earth Shield. The Earth Shield is going to armor our frontline tanks, either the Bear from Mountaineer, the Null Brute, or Hogger. Either 3 of those are good to armor up. It is kind of hard to get it on the Bear. You need to position her properly, otherwise you're going to armor the Mountaineer, and that's not what you want. So it takes a little bit of skill there. I wouldn't say this deck is as good as the Hogger cycle, but it is very good. I've had a lot of fun with it, and it's actually pretty strong. Surprisingly, I'm having a good time with a new way to play Hogger, because everybody's playing the Hogger cycle. It feels like you have to play him Hogger cycle. It's cool to have a deck that if you don't like that cycle playstyle, that you can still make use of this Hogger hero card. Our 4th heal and tank buster in Angry Chickens. I know it looks like raptors. We're taking Angry Chickens with Sacrifice, allowing our frontline beasts, Hogger and Null. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on the Bear, but it's going to allow them to munch on a chicken and heal, and they can do it quite often, and it's actually a relatively good heal. At the same time, it's going to take care of your beefy ground units, like, Stonehoof Tauren. It's going to mess up Stonehoof's Tauren's charge. It's going to kill It's going to kill Molten Giant, you name it. This card is fantastic for 2. It averages out to 3.6, and we play it kind of like a slow-pushing Tyrion deck. It's very, very cool, very fun, and I think it's relatively good. It's a Hogger deck, so you know Hogger's good. It's just an all-around great deck. Not as good as the cycle, but still really fun to play, really fun to pick up, and I think you can still do quite well with it. We'll jump into some PvP. It's not too complicated to play, just like Tyrion. It's kind of just chuck all your healers on top of your tanks. But it's really cool. I want to show it off. And thanks to that viewer for giving me the idea of making a deck around men pets. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's working a lot better than I would have assumed, because Mountaineer is pretty darn expensive. But that heal is actually very, very beneficial for your beast cards. So let's start with a Mountaineer. Let's slow push him in the back. Deck's all about slow pushing. Let's try and get some more tanks out. And we want to armor. I put my healer in the wrong lane. That's not good. We're cycling, though. Want to try and get as many Hoggers out as possible. And we're just slow pushing. Nothing crazy. Unfortunately, I chucked the healer in the wrong lane. Here's our aerial threat coming in. Let's see. Looks like she can't heal from under the bridge, but that's okay. We're going to let him drop low. And then we're going to throw down our heal. And we just keep slow pushing tank threats. Let's get some gold going. Things are going good so far. Nice and easy. Get a healer going in the proper lane this time. And I armored a chicken. As you can see, it can be pretty tough to play this deck. It's easy to make a lot of mistakes, but so be it. We're learning. New map. I'm still getting used to this map. It's crazy different. But it looks like a free win here, I believe. Buddy's just given up. Why are they turning? Do you see this? Why are they turning? My arrow's pointing forwards. That's weird. Huh. Some kind of map glitch there. That's okay. That's a free win down. We'll take that. We'll jump into another one. That guy kind of just gave up. But you can see how it works similar to a Tyrion heal deck. It's just a cool way to play your Hogger cycle. And and at the same time, you're going to be scaling your Hogger, even though you're not cycling them out as fast. And during Hero's Resolve, that's not nearly as good. You're still going to be getting your Hogger buffs out every time you're playing him. So he's still going to become that monstrous late game threat. Oh, look, another Hogger deck. Cool. Let's see how we hold up to a genuine... I imagine this guy's playing Hogger Cycle. Like, why wouldn't you? Let's see how we hold up. We're going to slow push from the back. We're going to not mess up our armors. Not mess up where our healer's going. And look at that. They've got a Stonehoof Torrent. So this is a perfect opportunity to show the power of chickens. For 2. Watch this trade we take. Slow push Mountaineer over to the right. Oh, wait. They got splashed. My bad. My bad. I didn't even see the Hogger there. I wasn't paying attention. We've got our Mountaineer slow pushing. We're just going to let him clash here. Not a big deal. He did some pretty serious damage, but that's okay. All right, let's keep pushing. This one harpy is just destroying me. I am not playing this very well at all. But that's okay. We're figuring it out. Oof. Jeez Louise, buddy. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Finally, a big slow push. He's got no Hogger to get rid of their chickens this time. We're looking good still. We keep slow pushing it. Thank goodness he doesn't have Blizzard or something like that. We keep working on the slow push. Sorry, I really messed up this early game. Let's get some more healers in. Things are looking okay. Considering that rough early game, we can see how the triple heal slow push did end up carrying us to victory. I made a lot of major mistakes in that one, so I mean, don't take that one to be solid gameplay there, boys. That was painful for me to watch. Very bad. Let's just do another one because I feel bad about that last game. That was atrocious. The first one was free. We'll play a third game. Hopefully I'm not full derp it again. But it looks like an Unbound, so hopefully this is a free win. Unbound can actually be pretty good on this new map because it does take a while to get to your opponent's base, giving them more time for them to just obliterate you with face damage. There we go. Here it goes. It begins. God, I freaking hate Unbound decks. Stuff is so toxic. Alright, well, not a big deal. Let's just keep pushing out some Hoggers. God, I hate Unbound decks. So infuriating to deal with. Especially on this map, because they can just get to you so fast. That's alright, we're connecting, so. Looks like a free win. If we can defend our base here. Oh, it's cutting it close, boys. He's just going face. But that's win for us. Maybe. I gotta cycle out to a Holy Nova. Okay, that's game. Woo! Way closer than I would have expected. Unbound decks are definitely going to make a pretty heavy showing in this new map just because it does take so long to get to their base that they get all that extra time to just murder you at face. But that's the deck. It's very unique, very fun. It's going to take some practice. I'm not super great with it. I'm going to have to do some dungeons to level this bad boy up. But there's your Hogger slow push deck, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope maybe you try it out, play it, see if you like it. I mean, you can always go with your Hogger cycle, but this is just a really cool, unique way. Thanks again to that viewer for the cool idea. If you guys have any cool ideas for decks, feel free to chuck them in the comments. Maybe we'll try and build something around your ideas if you got a good one, like that last viewer did. But thanks again for watching, guys. Hope this was a good one. Sorry for the late upload. Just keep on rumbling.